What's going on, Jay?
Hello, hello, Mr. John. How you doing, sir?
Good to see you,
You
buddy.
too.
Hey, this is a dream come true. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and we are ready to launch our ChristianRecovery.Network to help people get connected to recovery ministries all over the world, and for people who have Christian recovery ministries to get connected to other Christian recovery ministries, and for people to find great resources that are Christian recovery resources. So I think this is amazing, and what you have designed, Jay, is spectacular. Spectacular. What it's been a lot of work, huh?
It has, but it was a labor of love because it's just
A
amazing.
labor of love.
It is amazing. I'm looking forward to it.
So we're missing our partner in crime, Jeff Stoltz. He's out saving the world somewhere right now, and he's of the three of us, he's the least smart. So I think it's probably okay that he's off the off this call. So we're going to just go over the features of this incredible resource, and we're just going to remind you, anybody who has a Christian recovery ministry, not just church-based 12-step program, any Christian recovery ministry that wants to join the network can. The price point is incredible. It's $99 for the entire year. And the features on this website, we're going to go over it, and it's the value you get out of this thing is absolutely amazing. Recovery Alive at Temple City Church, we've already joined. We're starting to navigate it. And Jay, we're going to walk through some of the features of this thing, because I know a lot of times we buy things or connect to great resources, but a lot of times we don't take the time to really look at what features we can use. Like I've got a great laptop, and I use it for creating Word docs and emails, and it does a whole lot more than that.
Right.
So that's what this website is so capable of doing, incredible things. And so, are you ready to just kind of navigate through this and let
Absolutely.
us know a little bit about
Yeah,
it?
let's do it.
Well, Jay, here we have join the network. This is the one first button that we're going to push. You push that button, and up comes super easy way to register for joining the network. Here's where you put your information in right here, and then just move down, and this is where you put your payment information. Easy peasy, pops you in. You put every bit of information in there, and for me, it was, I mean, as simple as it gets. So let's move on to the next button, and that's search the network. All right. So hit that button, and I'm just going to show you through what I have done to create my own profile for Temple City Church Recovery Alive, which is a recovery resource that I'm obviously involved with. Let's click that one, and right away up comes activity, and you see I've made some friends with some folks. We'll talk about that feature. Friends with other networks that have already joined, and we're connected in that larger network. Look, there's Jay. I'm friends with Jay. And as you go down, you can see where I was able to put some information about my group. This Wednesday, October 25th, our very own worship pastor, Jeremy Phillips, will be sharing on step 2. And then I talk about Friday night, October 27th. I'm going to close out step 2 with a step forward celebration where we do our chips. And so you can update that. Again, like I said, you can put in your own information. You're not waiting for anybody else to plug it in there. And Jay, that's a feature I love about this is real-time information. I can put every single week what's going on in our ministry, what we're having for dinner, who's speaking, who's doing worship. And people can check that out and stay updated in our own neck of the woods. And if somebody is just looking for a group. And so I get to pop that information in on a weekly basis. Dude, that's gold for me. Yeah?
Absolutely. It is absolutely.
I love it. So let's check out profile.
All right.
So the profile is, you're going to create this again. This is your information. You're popping this information in. It's just the name of your organization. Your website, which is a real link, right? You just hit that link,
sir.
and off it goes to recoverylive.com.
Yep.
And phone number. And if you are on your smartphone or tablet, it'll call.
Yep.
So be careful about that. And then gives your mission. where you're at, and just real time, easy information. And so there's all kinds of features that you can use besides these features that Jay you've been playing around with. So let's check out your profile. Let's check out another profile. Tell us about the friend, kind of this idea of creating some friends lists within the group.
Yeah, so the friends option is a really powerful tool because it enables the network to kind of go into some other layers of networking, like inside of forums and groups. You can create a group, like for example, I created this group here, and I can invite my friends to it. We can have conversations. Like for example, I just said, unity is key. Let's get together and talk about unity. And I can invite basically anybody that I have connected with inside of the network, and we can have those conversations. And so the friends option is a very powerful tool, which I would highly recommend everybody using. That in this particular case, it got me into the forum. But it also does groups, forums, private conversations, all kinds of different ways that you can, and layers of networking. So for example, say if I wanted to go and, become friends with a member, I say, well, RA at the lake, I think, that looks really cool. So I'm just going to come right here and I'm just going to add a friend.
That's
You know
awesome.
what I'm saying?
That's
If I wanted to talk to them, directly, without going in, any further, really, then I could just really just private message them right here. So, so if
that's awesome.
someone that was visiting the network, just had a quick question, wanted to reach out, boom, it's right there, and automatically you're engaging in conversation.
Dude, this is epic.
It is.
I
It's really
love it.
cool. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Um, you know,
So show us the media piece, because I know a lot of folks. You have great videos. You want to show maybe a video of what your ministry does. You want to upload that. You want to show a video of a banquet that you just had, or you want to show a video that advertises an outreach that you're doing. Where would you go to upload something like that?
Yeah, so there are a couple of different ways you could do it. So like right here on my timeline, if you will, my recents, what you'll see is, I created a group. You can see right here, I posted something. I'm a big believer in mindfulness techniques, so I posted some mindfulness resources. I talked a little bit
Oh, very.
about it, just updated my status about it. You
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So, you can see here, like I uploaded another picture of me. So, it's not just my face, and you can actually,
That's a fantastic picture,
I'm a
dude.
hope dealer, and so, I just wanted to show you guys, really how robust this is. Everything that you do will be right here on the timeline, which is really,
Love it.
really cool.
So cool,
Yeah.
man.
And
Yeah. So what I'd love to see, we're going to be doing some blogs. We're going to be doing some
yeah.
podcasts. We're going to have some additional tools. We're going to have some merchandise, Christian Recovery Network merchandise. Let's talk about the blog. Let's talk about the podcast.
Yeah. So,
Where do folks find that?
Yeah, so right here, in the main menu, you can get right to the podcast, which is really cool. Right now, we've got the first one up, and then kind of the introduction video, and they'll basically log themselves out right here, so you can see them all. You can play the podcast right from here. It's really cool. So everything's going to be right here, nice and neat and easy to find. So I'm excited about that. Again, it's right there, right under home. Right there's the
Easy.
podcast. Community is where it takes you in. The community. It's all of the members. Then right underneath that, you've got the blog. If you went to the blog, you'll be able to see our blogs right there as we roll them out, like this one, The Power of Confession. Everyone needs to go and read this. I mean, this is excellent content, and so it's right there available to you. And you can subscribe to, any of this information. If it's ever updated, you'll get the notifications right there in your notifications, on your profile, like we talked about, just a little bit ago. And it's really cool, man. Everything's real easy to get to. people can, make comments on your organization to help support it. Any media, you can upload videos right here. You can upload pictures, just any content, you can PDF forms, just anything that you can think of that you would need to share,
Yeah.
what you have and what's going on, you can drop it right here in media.
Love it.
You know,
And a big thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be asking members to come on to our podcast with us to help us write the blogs. We want to truly make this a sharing platform where we're sharing
yeah,
information, we're helping each other build the kingdom, build ministry together. And I love that we're going to be truly, Jeff's favorite word, ecumenical. We're going to be helping each other.
yeah,
There's no competition. This is how can we help each other to build each other up and build our ministries up. And so I think about three really important purposes. One is to reach the newcomer, to say, where do I find a Christian recovery resource? And so people are going to be able to search the website and find therapists. They're going to be able to find Christian therapists, find Christian recovery ministries, find Christian psychiatrists who are recovery oriented,
yeah,
find Christian recovery inpatient services, things like transition houses and places like that. So we're gonna be, number one, we're gonna be a place where newcomers can go find recovery resource. Second, we're gonna be able to be a place where we can connect with one another. So uh, there's just so much disconnect between recovery resources, and it's going to be amazing to see these recovery resources connect, know about each other, and be able to help each other out. And then I think that the most, to me, one of the most exciting purposes is that we're going to be able to generate, I think, a little bit more um, excellent content, because it's not going to just be a couple of people saying, hey, we know how to do this. We're going to be finding out what you all have to offer, and then elevating it and putting it on this platform in the form of blogs, bringing you on podcasts, highlighting your ministries. And truly, we're going to do this together, and we're going to elevate each other through this process. And I think it's just this, what you've created here is really special. So our question is, Jay, are you ready to join? Isn't that the question we're asking people? Are you ready to join? This is something that we've just started a beta test. Again, we got 9 folks just playing with the website. But upon the release of this video, green light go. We're ready for you to join. We're ready to network together. Jay, is there anything else about this website that you wanted to talk about? Something else that you are really pumped about? Again, there's so many features on it. We could probably talk about it for a couple of hours. But what is there anything else on this website you say, man, this is really
Well,
special?
I think it's definitely worth mentioning how powerful, our forum section is. Again,
Yes.
because we're just now really just getting it started. I don't have a lot of content here, but inside the forum section, I mean, this is where the magic is going to happen right here.
Hmm.
Inside of these forums, and the way I have it set up is really, there's a couple of layers here that I think are worth mentioning. For example, anybody who comes to the website will be able to see some of the public forums, obviously things that discussions that we're going to be having that that we want everyone to know about. Maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
resources in our city, wherever we are, all kinds of different things that people need to know about, we can put in those public forums. But then
Well,
inside of the membership forums, then I think that's really special because it gives us some anonymity. We can get together, we can really start talking about some of the nitty gritty, some of the stickier
yeah.
topics, and really
I love
begin
that.
to help each other really through this process because I think that is the main thing. That's the goal, right? Getting together and really working through this together because we're better together, and we all have things that we can teach and we all have things that we can learn. And so anyway, that's kind of what this section is for, is for us to get in here and really talk about the things that need to
Well, I love
be.
that.
Yeah.
When I think about the forum and you talking about sticky topics and things that maybe you can't put out there publicly on Facebook or
Yeah.
something, and people might give you a hard time about it, is like, in my mind, you might put something on there like, hey, what does everybody think about medically assisted treatment like methadone and
Right.
Suboxone?
Right.
And like, you put that on Facebook and you get all kinds of opinions and people might be kind of attacking each
Right.
other. This is going to be a beautiful place to go. Let's really have an honest conversation about this. What has been some of your experiences without judgment? We can have conversations about, marijuana and the legalization of marijuana or whatever. Great conversations between recovery, medication, as far as mental health medication. And so I love the idea of a forum and having honest conversations where we can come together and help each other. So, and it'd be a little more anonymous. It's beautiful. Great stuff, Jay. Great. Well, thank you for putting this together. We're ready, man. We want you guys to join the network. We got a couple of podcasts we've already put together. We're going to ask you to come on and join us on some podcasts. If you join the network, that's going to be a part of I think one of the benefits is just being able to have some of these conversations, put your information out there, be a featured ministry. We're going to try to feature a ministry every week. We just love what you guys are doing out there, and we want the world to know about it, right, Jay?
Yes, sir.
We want folks to be able to reach you, and we want you to be in charge of your own profile, that you can manage your own profile. If you go on a different night, you can change the night. If you've got different content, different place of meeting, whatever, you update it real time on your own. You don't have to wait for anybody else to change that for you. So are you ready? I hope you're ready to join. Jay and I have joined. Jeff, I don't know where he's at, but I think he might be ready to join something. He's fired up about this, and we love you guys. Join the network. Let's do this together. As Jay said, we are better together. Amen.
Amen.
All right. God bless y'all.